Yeah, I go harder than ever, don't do it for cheddar. My mental is clever, so we like whenever, like salt with the pepper.
Yo, what's up guys? Antoine Vinny here, and today I've got one of my best solos victories for you, a 10 kill win. And I'm going to do some live commentary over it because apparently I didn't record. So right off the bat, I dropped in on this little rooftop, and this guy came right up on me, and I smoked him with the 725. So that was a lucky kill for me. With an AK in my hands, I'm pretty garbage, so I've been trying to practice a little bit with that. Yeah, so taking care of business, getting my cash. I found that the faster you can get UAVs and your loadout, the easier you'll have in solos. And this particular gameplay was actually a pre-stimulus solos, which I miss the old solos a lot. I find it hard to get a good game going because so many things can go wrong in Warzone, so it's harder to get that rhythm because you need to get your loadout as quick as possible. You need to do contracts, but you know, if everyone feels the same way, everyone's going to be dropping on scavengers. Okay, so right here I saw a blip on my heartbeat sensor, and it kind of got me a little spooked because I said, oh, who could this be? And I was thinking it's that guy that dropped. So I'm going around this window, and then I see a guy that looks like he's AFK, or maybe his controller died or something. Either way, bad luck for him. You don't want to stand still in Warzone, ever. It's rule number 1. Alright, cool, so I'm picking up this dead silence. One of my favorite field upgrades in Warzone. Dead silence has gotten me so many kills and saved me so many times. It's lets me escape, it's let me sneak up on people. Super crucial. Cool, so my gameplay is usually stealthy aggressive. I like to be silent and sneaky, yet play aggressive as well. I only camp when ultimately necessary, like if I'm closer to endgame, or if I'm in a bad situation with no plates, no ammo, what be it. Cool, so I'm getting a UAV right now. Gonna pop that bad boy. And a self-res. So let's see what I'm doing. It looks like I'm hunting this guy, which is how I like to play solos. I like to go for outliers. And I'm trying to remember what I was thinking at this point. I was thinking I was gonna hide behind this building and let him run past me. And I couldn't get up this fence, so I started to panic a little bit, but he was taking his time, so that worked out good for me. And then I was actually gonna run up behind him, and I realized I had a dead silence, and he might hear me if I didn't pop it. So pretty easy kill there for me. And I'm trying to think, like in moments like that, any other game I would have gotten sniped. Where I'm like getting this guy's loot. It just happens so many times where you just get sniped. Alright, cool. So moving along, I don't have much to talk about. Maybe in between these little kill sections, I'll talk about me and the channel. So I've been playing video games since I was like 3 years old, but I used to play Call of Duty when I was like 15, 16, 17 a lot with my buds, and I even used to make like little gameplay videos too on YouTube, but I only did that for a couple months. So I thought, you know, with Modern Warfare and I got my PS4, I'm gonna start doing it again and making these videos. And I'm actually a filmmaker by trade. I'm a freelance filmmaker, but I also am a musician as well, so I'm really good at editing videos, editing music, and they're two of the things I'm most passionate about. I also skateboard. I solve Rubik's Cubes. Check this out. Solve Rubik's Cubes, and I do a lot of other things I can't think of at the moment. So yeah, I see this guy in the tower going for the AK long shot, and the fact that I broke his armor in 2 shots is insane to me, because if you can hit headshots with the AK, and if you could be accurate with it, you're gonna be a god for sure. I don't see many people using the AK in Warzone, for good reason, of course, because it's super unstable, but the damage is insane. That's like the recoil is a drawback for the amount of damage that you get. Hit your shots and you'll be good. Alright, so I'm too fat to fit through that gap, so I'm gonna go around here and get this man's loot. I have a love-hate relationship with Warzone. I love it a lot. I get frustrated a lot, but I used to get very frustrated with every COD. But Warzone's one of those games where if you have a good rhythm going, and you're feeling good, and you just play smart, you can actually do really well. Alright, once again, trying to get my gun. Can't. Cool, so I'm feeling loaded out, and I'm feeling good, running through my force, and I see a car driving up on me, so it's time to go into defense mode. C4 out, boom, you're done. Let's see that again. Look, I think I hit either his windshield or the driver's side door. I'm gonna go back and watch that, but I think one of the most satisfying things in Warzone is getting a C4 vehicle kill. Oh, it's so good. Either when they're driving up on you to like take you out, or they're just unknowingly passing through thinking everything's fine, la la la, and then you just come out of nowhere, bop, you're done. Alright, cool. So I got the high ground here, but I don't like this frozen river in front of me. I never like crossing that thing toward endgame like this, or rather mid-game. So I'm choosing to ride the gas because most likely there's going to be no one on the gas crossing the river shooting me from the back, obviously. So I choose to ride the gas so that if anyone's going to shoot me, it's going to be from the front, which is unlikely because I'm so far from the zone and because people are going to be shooting into the zone too. So then this guy blasts me from this window, and I did not even see him. He must have been head glitching. So I go for a self-revive. I actually get it, but he takes me out right away. So that kind of bummed me out a little bit. I was feeling pretty smooth on the first half of the game, but that's why you never give up on Warzone. You never back out, never quit, because I gulagged it, won my gulag, and ended up coming back into the game. And we'll see how that happens. So, common method of mine is to push left. I've noticed pushing left is, it depends on the situation, obviously. But I'll get a read from my enemy and their movements and what they're doing. And I always push left and hold this one angle. And this particular gulag actually turned into a fight on all angles. So I had to switch up my tactics a little bit, but ended up getting lucky there. And I'm trying to choose a spot to drop. So I think originally I was going to try to revenge kill the guy that got me, or go back and get my gear if it wasn't already in the gas. But then a loadout drop appeared. And this was before I knew the loadout drop times. So I got lucky with that one. Otherwise I would have, if I didn't know when it was going to drop, or if I knew when it was going to drop and it was later, I would have just hung out in the air a little bit. So I dropped. Luckily, I got this Odin. I always feel pretty vulnerable when I don't have a gun in my hand. And the Odin still isn't that great, but it's definitely better than a pistol. And it's gotten me way more kills than the pistol. I don't know why I didn't pick up that shotgun. I feel like that shotgun would have been at least better than a pistol. Maybe because there was no ammo in it. I think that was my logic. Cool. So, oh my gosh, that is a lot of loadout drops. And I grabbed the wrong loadout. How many times has that happened to you? I'm sure it's happened a lot. I was kind of salty right now, but you know, looking back on it, it worked out. I'm kind of lucky because this particular setup didn't have a ghost perk on it. I'm running overkill. Of course, I have amped, and I think I was using cold-blooded, so not really the best class because now I run EOD because I feel like everyone's using C4s, everyone's RPGing. But I think back a couple of weeks ago, people were using thermals a lot still. Cool, so I'm kind of just trying to play it safe. I'm getting my plates. I'm really trying to stay stealthy. And right here, I put my head on the window because I knew he was going to look through the window. And it worked. He popped through unsuspectingly, and I got the kill. So a lot of times, I'll bait people like that. I'll pretend I'm like not paying attention or I'm lost to give them a false confidence. That doesn't always work, obviously. It's very situationally dependent. So in that particular moment, it worked. Alright, cool. So I'm switching to the MP7 because I'm not a sniper. That class wasn't meant for Warzone. That was meant for ground war or like different 6v6 modes. But right about now, I'm feeling a little nervous. I'm thinking self-res is more important than UAV at this point. because everyone's gonna be ghosting, and it turns out everyone was ghosting. So that was a good call on me. A little bit campy now. This is the rare situation where I will camp when I'm not in a good spot, because I don't have ghost, I don't have the perks I like, so I'm feeling a little bit vulnerable. So I'm gonna play a little slower, a little safer. I like to get a feel for where people are on the last circles, listen for shots, try to hear doors opening. In the event that there was someone camping there, I did a door open to kind of act as like a false red herring, kind of little fake out. So I know that there's a guy somewhere near this house, because I think I heard footsteps, but I know there's definitely someone near me, because this is the last building in the circle. And I see bullets being fired and hear a silencer right next to me, so I know this is an easy kill. And I also know that I can't reload my gun. And I also know that there's a guy to the left who's already damaged, and I take him out with one shot, thanks to the other guy. And now it's just me and one more enemy, and I think I have an idea he's back here somewhere, because those two guys took those parts of the circle, so I know there's gonna be someone on this side. And I was right, luckily, and ended up getting the victory. 10 kill victory, one of my better games. It's one of those games where everything works out in your favor. Even if you die, it worked out, because let's say I didn't die earlier in the game, I probably would have lost that. So yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that video. And I'm going to be making a lot more soon. I just got an Elgato capture card. I'm going to be getting HD video for you guys. I'm going to be doing live streams. I'm actually doing live streams, but I'm going to be focusing a lot on those. Go follow me, Antoine Vinny on Twitch. And thank you guys so much for watching. See you in the next one.
Bounce like you only wear an ounce. Bounce